Rainy Dorian here. That soda hits the spot. So, I just saw the movie Weapons. I watched the reviews, the spoiler-free ones, before I went to see the movie. And I knew there was going to be at least something about it I liked, because even some of the more, I wouldn't say harsh, but I'll say opinionated reviewers even said movie of the summer. I agree. Movie of the summer. It left me wondering for a while what was going on. But after the halfway point, it started cluing me in. And once it started to show what was going on, oh wow. I didn't quite get the movie's message, but honestly, I'm fine with that, because I had a great time and I loved not knowing what was going on. And sure, the ending may have been a bit predictable, but I think it worked because of how well it fit into the story. Do I wish it had a little bit more of an out-of-the-box kind of ending? Of course I do. But at the same time, I loved it. I loved it. I didn't recognize anyone from the cast, but I'm okay with that because they all did a great job. And what I didn't anticipate was that the movie actually made me laugh a few times. And it wasn't only me in the theater, and I wasn't the only one laughing either. But it was one of those cases where the humor and the horror lived in harmony. It was kind of cool. It kind of broke that curse that I had going. If you guys have been watching, you'll know what I'm talking about. Woman in the Yard and Together. I liked most of the movie for those two, but then the ending sort of killed it in one way or another. But an overall enjoyed. But this, no. The streak is over. I loved the ending too. And right now, I'm gonna announce it here. What I'm trying to do is just bide my time with horror until January 23rd or thereabouts, because, and be on the lookout for this, I am going to see Return to Silent Hill when it drops. I don't know how many people are going with me. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I am definitely going to see that one. So be on the lookout for that review when it's time. But we have quite a few months to go. Also, I definitely plan on going to see the final mainline Conjuring film, Last Rites, because I've been seeing hype videos like all over the place for it, and I was hyped from before I even saw those, but they're getting me even more hyped. And I cannot wait. So be on the lookout for those. But anyways, the music was amazing. It used a minimalist sort of technique in the more spooky part of the score, which I thought was great. It was simplistic, it was minimal, but it was genius. So yeah, I loved the story. It was well written. I loved the acting. I loved the dialogue. Even though, okay, I guess that's one of my notes. One of my few notes as far as I can think of right now, is that the main character justifiably was kind of like, grrr, I hate this town. But I think she went a little bit too much into it. But it wasn't anywhere near enough to hurt the role at all or the story. But it just felt a little bit, you know? But the cast was great. The direction was great. It was shot very beautifully. The music was nice. And the ending, perfect for what it was. But would I recommend this film? The ending is going to divide some people, because the charm is in its simplicity, and it is a bit predictable heading into the end. But I don't think, even if you don't like the ending, I think the journey is well worth putting up with the ending, even if you don't like the end. Film of the summer? Oh, you bet. Honestly, I even think it's better than Megan 2. Yeah, I said it. It's better than Megan 2. And I loved that film. Not as much as the first, but I loved that film. Anyways, my score. Straight up 9. Go see it if you like horror. And for other things you like, if you like what you saw here, please give me a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my social medias, including Bandcamp, Snapchat, Instagram, Discord, and all my socials. Be on the lookout for more movie reviews and other content from me in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to all that have supported me over the years. Thank you for the people that watch this live. And thank you so much for watching. And I'm out. Bye-bye.